Do now. List as many crimes that can be committed on the internet that you can think of. Then, from that list, pick just one and give an example. Take a moment now to do that. Today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on cybercrimes. This is the end of Chapter 1. So let's really wrap up this lesson well. The internet keeps growing more and more. People from all over the world go online every day, sending email, chatting, using social media, playing games, and conducting business with people on the other side of the globe. But the internet can also be used for crimes. Those crimes include, but are not limited to, the following list. Hacking, which could be compared to another crime that we already looked at in this unit. Piracy, which is illegally downloading movies and music for free. Identity theft, that one speaks for itself. Hate crimes, well, we know what those are. We looked at those in the last lesson. Fraud, we've also discussed in a previous lesson. Even prostitution, child pornography, and human trafficking. And again, this is an incomplete list. In 2001, several European nations came together and created the Convention on Cybercrime. This convention spells out types of computer misconduct. The countries that signed and ratified the treaty agree to create national laws criminalizing this misconduct and to investigate these crimes. Initially, in 2001, the U.S. was the only country outside of Europe to join. But as of July of 2016, Australia, Canada, Dominican Republic, Israel, Japan, Panama, Sri Lanka, as well as a few others have signed. As for the nations that have not yet signed the treaty or enacted criminal penalties for these cybercrimes, a person could work at a computer in a faraway place, hurt many others around the world, and that country may not even outlaw what the person did. We're just going to focus on one particular part of cybercrime. We're going to look at hacking. Hacking is electronically breaking into or disrupting a computer system. It can lead to things like theft of money, intellectual property, music, art, credit cards, malware, viruses, worms, and shut down major websites. 5 hackers in the Ukraine infected the computers of companies, churches, cities, and individuals with malware called Zeus. The malware captured bank account numbers, passwords, and other bank login information. These hackers were able to steal more than $70 million, and it was transferred from accounts to about 3,000 mules. These mules were people that were recruited to send the funds to the hackers. A good portion of them were here in the United States. In 2010, the FBI announced that the Ukrainian authorities had arrested the hackers, and the FBI in the U.S. had, at that point, arrested 39 of the mules. Be sure to read the textbook on pages 31 through 34 for more examples of hackers and just what they're capable of. There are 3 types of hackers. The first one are white hats. White hats don't do anything illegal. They're actually hired by companies to improve their computer security. They try to infiltrate a company's computer system and expose those security lapses. Next, we have the gray hats. Gray hats are hackers of computer folklore, so to speak. They follow a so-called hacker ethic. This ethic bans stealing and vandalism, but it allows accessing computers without permission, which is still illegal. They also push the borders of illegality by publishing on the internet hacking programs and security holes they find in the computer systems. In fact, the denial of service attacks that shut down Yahoo and other sites used a program called Tribal Flood, created by gray hat computer hackers in Germany. His nickname was Mixter. Gray hats believe they are performing a public service by posting such programs on the internet. They say they are exposing security flaws and giving everyone an equal chance to come up with countermeasures, though of course many disagree with this sentiment. Lastly, we have black hackers. Of course, these are the worst offenders because they violate computer security for their personal malice or profit. These are the ones that are going to steal your information, steal your money, and run off with it. Now, looking at page 34, you are provided with 6 different examples of free speech, of material on the internet. Take a look at page 34 and complete the class activity entitled Free Speech.